Welcome, evil fans, to the update of the Sinister Supervisors Weekend Update blog. You've been keeping up with us for the most part. I just want to let you know where we're at. As you know, I've been trying to get into the Injustice League. I have heard back from them. What they want from me is two things. I have to perform some dastardly deed, which I've accomplished by stealing all of the trophies already that were going to be given out at the Super Formal on ILHS campus. But I've also decided to step up my program of taking over ILH campus. Now, as you remember from previous blogs, you know that I've already succeeded in taking over one of the key people. I have taken over complete mind control of the North Hall Boys Dorm supervisor. That proved a lot easier than I thought it would. He was a simple man, and mind control did not take much at all. It's rather good looking, though, I've heard. I've updated my brain sucker, so that's good news. Everything's still non-lethal because we are working on a school campus, and there are guidelines you have to fit under. But I've determined and picked out the key people that I need to take over because I believe there are competitors that have joined us. Competitors that have infiltrated this campus and plan to get into the Injustice League on their own. One of them has a nice bushy mustache and goes around and thinks he knows a lot about computers and technology. So I'm keeping a strong eye on him. The other one is that new guy that's always in the biology room. Have you ever walked by there and seen him? He's in there and there's no students in there and he's clicking away on his computer and he's looking up books. I'm convinced he's infiltrated campus. Competition for the Sinister Supervisor. Email updates. I've been getting some emails from people. Diggity Dog Yodag writes, "You talk about taking over ILC campus. I was wondering who are the key people that you figure you need to take over in order to reign supreme." Well, of course, there's the machine, Prof. Sullivan. We've been doing some reconnaissance on him. He's going to be a tough one to crack. I don't think he ever wears a visor. I use visors to take over people. But I think I'm going to be able to get him this spring. I have Prof. Sippert, president, known as El Presidente. He should be pretty easy to take over since he spends time in his office all by himself. It's just a matter of sneaking in there, get my lock-picking skills, put them to the test. Or see if Catwoman is available to help pick locks. Work tight like this. Also, Ethel. In order to control the student population, you have to control the food. If you've ever seen Community, you know that there's a Chicken Tenders episode, one of my favorites. Shows how to take over a school through the production of food. Ethel is tricky because it's in the morning, but there are times she's all by herself. If I can take control of Ethel, I can control the food. If I control the food, I control the campus. And last but not least is Kate, girls' dorm supervisor. It's going to be tricky. Now I am sinister, so I'm not afraid to break the rules. So you might wonder how I'm going to get into the girls' dorm to take over Kate. That's going to prove more difficult than I thought. Not because there's a rule against men in the girls' dorm, but because I have discovered my weakness. All superheroes have their weaknesses. Superman has kryptonite. Batman has the fact that he won't do lethal things. Mine is loofahs. I find I am terrified of loofahs. Please don't spread this around, loyal fans. But the sight of a loofah drives me crazy, and my intelligence suggests that the girls' dorm is full of them. So we'll have to catch Kate during a study hall, or catch Kate when she's cooking. I'm not too concerned though. It's going to take some time, but loyal fans, I will have control of campus within the month. I will update you further when I know more. Alright, what's the button? Stay tuned, loyal fans. And I think it's this button. An update on the update, loyal fans. I have finished the Ethel visor. I'm very excited about this feature. This works perfectly on the boys' dorm supervisor. What I do is I get this on Ethel, and with this joystick, I have complete control over her. So now the key is just getting into the kitchen, sneaking up behind her, and putting this on. I'm working on visors for other people because there are others to watch out for. Aaron, the librarian, he's next. I have to pay attention to Aaron because with all that knowledge, all that book knowledge, I don't like it. I don't like someone else having that kind of power. There's also report to success. Report on the success of the Dream Team initiative, my brainchild. These are all over campus now. It wasn't too easy to convince those 5 to do something foolhardy, and now I have them. Anyway, so the Dream Team is working, Aaron the librarian, and there is now a new threat. I have noticed a little girl wandering campus with full freedom, Adia. Adia can wander wherever she wants, and I need to take control of her. This Friday, she and her mother, Mrs. Sweeter, will be on campus. If I can get a little tiny visor on top of her, I will have control of her, because I don't trust that little girl. Ah! Ah! Lufa! Lufa! Get away! What's it doing in my lair? Ah! All right. We'll see how you